Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to make money and enhance your portfolio and build faster than DCA or anything else that you've ever seen. This morning on my other channel, Oracle ETFs, if you don't subscribe there, maybe you should. One day I'll have 9,000 subscribers, but I'll never beg for likes. I don't care. But I like that you leave comments. That thrills me because this is my art and so is making money. So profit ripping for massive gains. In my free Discord below, you can find a link. When you come in, say hello so we know you're not a bot. It's about high yield ETFs and all that, but there are rooms like this, the profit ripping manifesto. We don't want to sell our shares, but we want to turn dashboard money into real money. This morning, I made that video. And if you click show more, you'll see the link to get into my Discord. In this video, I showed that I invested $100,000 in August and my balance went up to $111,000. That was this morning in pre-market. It's now 2:30 in the afternoon. When I take a look, we are having a red day. The Dow is down 173 points, S&P 500 down 30 points, and the NASDAQ getting hit a little harder, down 128 points. This is why I always like the S&P. In any case, let's take a look at the concept. I've been doing this for years. There's no options, there's no trading, there's no day trading, there's no charting. All you need to do is look at your account balance. The whole objective of this is to accelerate your velocity of income, to increase your amount of shares over time, to beat a mindless drip, and to have total control over this acceleration. You can use it with anything that moves quickly and usually up and to the right. Okay, I've chosen HOOW by Roundhill because it more represents the stock of Robinhood than a covered call fund. It moves up faster and it's uncapped, so it'll go down as fast as the stock, slightly faster, but it'll recover faster than the stock, something that covered call funds like Curve or YieldMax cannot do. So let me show you the portfolio and what happened. So this morning, okay, oh, hold on, it's the wrong picture. Okay, so this is all in. This is not for your whole account and whatever. This is something special. Like, I'm in indexes, but I really like Palantir and Robinhood. Now, I like the income too, but I want the movement of the stock and I want my NAV protected, so I chose to go with the newer technology, which is the Roundhill swaps versus YieldMax covered calls. So if we look at this, I put $100,000 into this account in August. It's now the end of September. My $100,000, now this is a cash account, okay? Today I had dividend from HOOW. It's a cash account. $100,000 has become $111,679. You know your portfolio only goes up and down every day. For the first time in your life, you're not going to look at share count, okay? You're going to look at money you invested. $100,000 I invested. So forget about the dividend. I am up $11,679. I had 1,500 shares, 1,509, to sell exactly the amount that I was up, or to take that profit and move it into cash. I needed to sell exactly 128 shares. Now, that takes me down from 1,509 to 1,375. Not a big deal. 128 shares, think about it, pays about $1 a week. I don't know. You want to do it by a month? You want to do it by a year? Okay. I'm going to make more than a year's worth of what I would make on that dividends by selling this dollar amount. The exact amount that I'm over. So, how did it work out? Look at what happened. My balance is the same, but I have removed my profit and put it here into cash. I can withdraw that. I can put it into a slush fund. I can do whatever I want. Now, in the asset that I'm in, HOOW by Robinhood, I am still $100,000 in. I have a few less shares. Big deal. But you know what? Market's at all-time highs. Robinhood's made massive moves. It only goes up and down. And this is supposedly levered, right? So there'll be a down day. I focus on my value of $100,000. When do you buy back in? When do you reinvest? What do you do? Well, first of all, this money is mine right here for making the investment a month or so ago. This is my money now. The $100,000 is what I put in. This is what I get paid for doing it and being smart. So I can hold that, and I can wait until now my $100,000 in the equity goes down. Maybe it'll go down so much, we'll have such a bad day that I'll drop $10,000. What if it maybe even only drop $5,000? Doesn't matter. This free money that I have put aside now is to do whatever I want with. You could literally pay bills and live on this, or you could take half of it, or you can wait until a bludgeoned red day. How will you know? Do you need to stare at charts or anything like that? No. You know the money you invested in this project. I call it the ghetto Airbnb without the ghetto people. Is $100K. All right? Anytime it goes over $100K by a substantial amount, because right now I'm over again by another $1,000, but I won't take $1,000. I'm not going to create an event for that. It's piss. I want real money. Okay? So, and I need to keep it working for me. I don't want to unload all my shares. I've just pocketed $11,000. So, if this goes up again to 110,000, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to shave off another 100 shares or whatever it is, and I'm going to take that money and put it here. Because there's going to come a day, there's going to come a time where I'll have the opportunity to buy back in. Maybe my 100,000, when will I know that signal, that sign? Oh, my $100,000 goes down to like 90,000 and nobody wants Robinhood. Maybe it goes down to 85,000. Well, guess what? I'm still collecting dividends all the time, but all the money that builds up here, if I still believe in my thesis for the company and the underlier, I could buy way more shares cheaper with money that's not even mine. There are so many ways to do this. It's called core number compounding. You focus on the core number. You have one or two assets that move a lot. You can do Bitcoin and Ethereum, 5,000 in each, or 50,000 in each, and just skim off the top. Today, I skimmed from risky, it was all here. So all I had was my dividend. From now, what have I accomplished? I locked in my gains, bro. And since I have 128 less shares than I had before, you know what I did? I slowed down my downside movement. I have less shares. If it goes down, I'm going to go down slower than I would have if I didn't take this profit. Think of all the ways that you can become limitless. They told you it was a movie. They had no idea what they were dealing with. Welcome to the legend, the oracle. And here is your wonderful thumbnail. HOOW, bitches! That's all I have to say. When do you buy back in? When it drops enough. When do you rip profits? When it's enough for you. I don't rip $200-$300. Every time you do that, you make a capital gains taxable event. Okay? But $10,000 in a month? Yeah, I take that. I did it today. And let's look at where we are in real time now. Ladies, I must say you're a bit overdressed, okay, for the forest. Let me see what kind of shoes you're wearing. Hold on, let me take a look at you. I dig the eye makeup. You must be Romanian. Yeah, I like that. I don't like the blonde. She's not my style. She could not ride in the Lambo. She couldn't even take a picture on it. This one, there's some of them are a little chunky. I gotta say, just a moment. We're having a moment here together. So it's a little chunk. Everybody stop eating. Hold it. Everybody, I want you to all stop eating, ladies. Just play the violin. No cheese snacks. No, nothing. Not even yogurt. You're holding water. Everyone, do you think they're retaining some water? I don't know. Unless you like them big like that. But that went out with the Kardashians. You might be saying it's the dress. Oh, Urkel, you're a picky prick. That's exactly right. Back to the money. My Discord, you can learn how to do profit ripping, and there's a whole bunch of people doing it in real time, like ripping off, like just going crazy. Okay? Just going unbelievable. And they're doing it on these funds. Look, same as me.
Day Tripping said ripped $900 off GOOW but left some runners.
Yeah, look at this one. Day Trippers again.
Day Tripping said profit ripped 1,500 of ABGW.
Yeah, so
left some runners.
So market,
Thanks so.
Market is down today. Let's take a look at HOOW. So up. So I'm taking advantage of that. Look over the last month. Up $10 a share. Okay? Amazing. Absolutely hooistic. This is in real time now at 2:30. I guess I picked good because everything else is red except my shit. Well, here anyway. This account is dedicated to just this. I have another one somewhere else that's dedicated to just PLTW. If you're a fan of these Roundhill funds, if you're in them, tell me in the comments. Tell me why you're in them. Okay? And so, yeah. This is what we're doing. I may just let it all accumulate here. Now, it's perfect. Actually, I'm up a little bit more, like $600 than I was this morning. So my money's still working for me, but I've locked in profits. So while everybody else bleeds out, you, people in my Discord, my subscribers, what are we doing? We're judging beautiful women. This is disgusting. How can you people do that? So they may be retaining a little water. I'm going to apologize for all of you and everything that you thought during this video. I mean, you actually attempted to call some of these women puffy. Like puffed. I don't see, look, let's look at the chins. You can always tell by the chin. She's got a good chin. But sometimes, when the girls, like if you're on Tinder or whatever, and you only see headshots, you never know what's in the caboose. You never want to get the caboose too loose. All right, everybody have a nice day. This is core compounding. Something that you love. How to do it faster than DCA. How to turn dashboard money into real money. That's what I'm all about. The eye makeup, no fucking under. No violin. I'm very classical like this. But honestly, for me, I would put all these girls on like the Biggest Loser. Just for a little while. Maybe they just need to fast. All right, if you stayed to the end, the key word is fasting. Fasting. If you just put fast, nobody will know what you mean. But these girls need to fast. Run through the jungle. Have a nice day, everyone.